Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship that drains your energy, makes you question your worth, or leaves you walking on eggshells every day? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Today, we are diving into the very first step to breaking free from a toxic relationship. This journey isn't easy, but it starts with something powerful: awareness. Let's talk about why recognizing the toxicity is the foundation you need to build your escape on. Picture this: you are in a partnership where arguments escalate into full blown wars over the smallest things. Maybe your partner belittles your dreams, isolates you from friends, or plays mind games that leave you doubting your own sanity. These aren't just rough patches, they are red flags of a toxic dynamic. Toxicity isn't always about physical abuse. It can be emotional, like constant criticism, manipulation, or controlling behavior. The sneaky part: it often creeps in slowly, disguised as love or concern. I just worry about you, they say while chipping away at your independence. The first step isn't packing your bags or confronting them head on. No, it's quieter but crucial. Admitting to yourself that this isn't healthy. Denial is the biggest barrier. We make excuses. They are stressed from work, or things will be better if I try harder, but deep down you know that gut feeling. Listen to it. Awareness means facing the truth without blame or shame. It's not about labeling your partner as a monster, it's about protecting your well being. How do you cultivate this awareness? Start by journaling. Grab a notebook and jot down incidents that bother you. Not just the big fights, but the subtle jobs. The big handing compliments, the silent treatments, the guilt trips. Over time, patterns emerge. You'll see how these moments erode your self-esteem. Someone once shared how they filled pages with examples of their ex jealousy, like forbidding them from seeing family. Reading it back was like a wake up call. They realized it wasn't love, it was control. Next, educate yourself. Read books on abusive patterns or verbal mistreatment. These aren't just theories, they are lifelines that validate your experiences. Online communities and support groups can offer stories from others who have been there. Don't share too much personally until you are ready. Knowledge empowers you to spot gaslighting. Where they twist facts to make you feel crazy, or love bombing, the intense affection that hooks you early on. Talk to someone trusted. This could be a close friend, a family member, or a therapist. Opening up lifts the isolation toxicity drives on. A professional like a counselor specializing in domestic issues can provide ambitious insight. Hotlines offer free, confidential advice. They are trained to help without judgment. One turning point came from confiding in someone. Their simple question: does this relationship make you happy? Shatters to illusions. Awareness also involves self-reflection. Ask yourself, how has this affected my health? Toxic relationships can cause anxiety, depression, weight changes, or even physical ailments from stress. Reconnect with your values. What do you deserve? Kindness, respect, equality. Visualize a life without the drama. More peace. Hobbies rediscovered. Laugh with friends. This mental shift builds resolve. but beware of pitfalls. Your partner might sense change and I'm up to charm or traits. That's why awareness includes safety planning early. Document everything, save money secretly if needed, and know your exit options. If kids or pets are involved, factor them in. Remember, living isn't a sprint, it's a marathon. The first step of awareness arms you with clarity. It's okay to grieve the good times. Toxicity often hides amid the lows. Forgive yourself for staying. You are human. Celebrate small wins, like recognizing a manipulative tactic in real time. If you are watching this, you are already taking that step. You are seeking information, which means you are awakening. Hold on to that. You deserve a relationship that lifts you up, not one that tears you down. In the next video, we'll cover building a support network. Hit like if this resonated, subscribe for more real talk on healing, and share your thoughts below safely. Of course, you are stronger than you know. Take care.